Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Tonight we'll see the San Antonio Spurs as they play against the Denver Nuggets here in Ball Arena. Hello everyone, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. Now the starting group for San Antonio. Johnson is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Champagnie at the power forward. And for Denver, Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Tim Hardaway is out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Watson in at the 3. The start of a fresh season. But we know the focus for both of these teams is to come out strong today.
Yeah, for the first handful of games, you just want to play hard and build some chemistry. Get more comfortable with your teammates while also learning their tendencies and preferences.
Now here's Jokic. Rebounded by Champagnie.
He converts those at a high rate, but not that time.
Wembanyama pass to Champagnie. Fox for 3. Jokic grabs the board. And it's the Nuggets ball. You know, they beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Yeah, and you know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight, to give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest.
5 to shoot. Here's Fox. Second shot opportunity. Wembanyama, no good. Outside Watson. Pass to Jokic. Here's Jones. Lets it go from deep. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
Boy, as a shooter, if you've got space, Jokic will find you. It's as simple as that.
Wembanyama against Jokic. 11 feet out. Wembanyama, no good. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
San Antonio with the ball, following that last three-pointer by Denver. Here's Wembanyama, and he nails the jumper.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Watson passes to Hardaway. Off the mark there with a 3. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. They trail by 6. Pass to Champagnie. Now here's Fox. The 3 from Wembanyama knocks down the triple. Wembanyama's got 5 points.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Watson passes to Jokic. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Lets the 3 fly. On target from range. Give him 8.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Bailey comes in for Johnson. All right, let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season. Number 1, Denver.
Tremendous efficiency on offense. They were willing to put in their work to get great looks.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Fox against Jones. Now here's Fox. He's closely guarded, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
Jones, the pass to Jokic. Gordon on the wing, outside Jones. And here's Hardaway. Here's Jokic. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Here's Bailey. To the paint. Stolen by Jones. Pass to Jokic. Outside Watson. Jokic in the post. He's covered by Fox. For three, Hardaway. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
A guy who always seems to be in the right place at the right time. Jokic on top of that.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Thanks so much. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. Wemby came up, and Coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in when his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. Brian?
And Ali, thanks. Here's Bailey. He's scoreless. Barnes, it's good.
Can't allow Barnes that kind of good position in the post, because once he has it, it's dinner time.
Jones, a pass to Jokic. Here's Hardaway. Back to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound by San Antonio.
Not his best work at all. This is a quarter he'd rather forget.
26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Right side, Wembanyama. Three-pointer. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Jones feels it out. From 7 feet away. That shot off the mark. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. We'll be right back with you shortly. This has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Bailey out there with Barnes. Then there's Harper. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Cornette in at the 5. Down the first one. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
Look at who's out there now for Denver. Najee, he's checked in for Jones. And it's Pickett in for Brown.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from the charity stripe. You love to see that.
Pickett passes to Valanciunas. Here's Pickett. He's covered by Fox. And that one's good. Pickett.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
And Fox has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Cornette. Here's Bailey. Here's Harper, puts up a 3, kicks it out to Barnes. He drops it from range. Barnes has got 5 now.
Boy, you got to respect the long-range accuracy of Barnes now. When he gets a little daylight, he's dangerous from the perimeter.
Outside Johnson. To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. And there's the rejection. Pass to Fox. And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by, Barnes finds Fox. Plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. A different look for Denver. Jokic is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Hardaway comes in for Najee. And it's Jones in for Pickett. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. The first free throw is good. And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
And both free throws good for Fox.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put in the action because you blow actions up. And then, at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Back over to you.
You'd love that mentality. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
How about the soft touch from Fox? Measuring the floater beautifully. Love his initiative.
Jones from outside. Harper pulls it in.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And it's Fox missing. Nuggets trail by 8. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Brown passes to Johnson. Now here's Hardaway. To stop the drought. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Such a tough cover. I mean, Jokic with his size and physicality, you know, his body isn't chiseled, but he certainly uses it well. He forces the defense right there into a mistake.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. A different look for Denver. Gordon, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Watson in for Brown. San Antonio also making some changes. Champagnie, he's checked in for Barnes. Vassell comes in for Bailey. And it's Johnson in for Harper.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Clark, last year, Jokic had arguably one of the greatest offensive seasons in NBA history.
Absolutely amazing, B.A. I mean, he averaged a 30-point touchdown, triple-double, shooting over 57% from the field and 41 from 3. This guy is building one of the greatest legacies we've ever seen in the league. Whatever this team needs from Jokic, he seems to provide it because he works so hard. Whether it's points, passing, rebounding, improved defensively, love his determination. Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up.
Denver moving it around. For 3, Hardaway. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. On the wing, Fox, defended by Jones. And it's Fox missing. Nuggets trail by 7. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Jokic. Outside Jones. Takes the 3. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic just got 4 assists in the game.
Boy, not surprised to see great passes from Jokic. I mean, that's one of his best attributes. In fact, you expect that kind of greatness from the multi-time MVP.
Here's Champagnie from behind the arc. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Jones. And here's Hardaway. Now here's Jokic. Now Jones jacks up a three. And again, Denver with a three.
The defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
Johnson a screen on Jones. Campini pass to Fox. Wow, the athleticism of Fox.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Watson. Tipped. There's 39 seconds left in the second. Ooh, nice work inside by Fox.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Jokic with a screen on Fox. Here's Jones. Again, Denver scores.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you got to play freely and with confidence.
Now here's Fox. Fox beats him inside. A slick move.
Oh, man, check out the handle. I didn't know he had that in this game.
With one on the clock. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for San Antonio. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back after this.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story, things are going well for the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, they're attacking the paint and forcing the issue.
Yeah, those boys are nasty and physical. A couple of times, I thought the defender was going in the rim with the ball.
Moving on, in our game, here are the top performers so far.
I always like these matchups because even though you're not always guarding each other, you're thinking, okay, you did that, now watch me do this.
Just like you and Kenny here in the studio.
Oh, no, you haven't.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Spurs lead by 5. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Tyus Jones is out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Watson in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Now here's Fox. Over Jones. Fox, that's good. Fox has got 14 points.
Man, he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Pass to Jokic. Over Wembanyama. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Here's Fox. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. 16 points for De'Aaron Fox.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
Jokic against Wembanyama. Now Jokic. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
And they did a good job taking care of the ball, too. They were among the top 10 in fewest team turnovers. They didn't lose their focus too often.
And as for their shot blocking, interior defense was one of the hallmarks of this team. They protected the rim and forced teams to beat them on the perimeter. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Gordon finds Hardaway. Gordon with a screen on Johnson. Hardaway, the pass to Gordon. Down low. Now here's Jokic. Hardaway, the pass to Jokic. Johnson against Jones. 6 to shoot. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Not the start you want coming out of the locker room, missing 3 straight like that.
From deep, Wembanyama. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside Jones. Pass to Jokic. Hardaway from outside. The rebound by the Spurs.
Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
ABA. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. EA?
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And it's the 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last season. 4th, San Antonio.
They've got a number of guys that can deny you when you take that ball inside. That's why they're one of the best shot blocking teams in the league, at least they were last year, because they worked well together and they made it a priority.
Jokic finds Jones. They set the screen. Pass to Hardaway. 4 on the clock. They need this. Going inside, and it's good for 2. Hardaway's got 10 points.
You know, he's not just a shooter, guys. Hardaway Jr. is also capable of getting creative and mixing things up, too. I like it.
Now here's Johnson. Back to Fox. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let-up.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
Jones, the pass to Hardaway. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
On the wing, Fox. Defended by Jones. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a 3-point play. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jokic. San Antonio also making some changes. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Champagny. Bailey comes in for Vassell. And it's Harper in for Johnson.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Watson. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And San Antonio making a change here. Cornette's checked in. Spurs lead by 15. Wembanyama, screen on Jones. Inside. Oh! Wembanyama throws throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
Pass to Valanciunas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Nuggets with another miss.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Harper, and here's Bailey for 3. Rebounded by Denver. Hardaway, the pass to Jones. Now Valanciunas. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Jones. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Jones has got 13.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
Here's Harper. No points so far. To the inside, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Getting the ball into the paint for a close range look.
And it goes! He gets it! Wow!
A bomb at the buzzer. How about that? Unreal. Whips this crowd into a frenzy right at the stroke of halftime.
And so it's San Antonio up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. More 2K action in just a moment. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. They've got Luke Cornett, Bailey out there with Harrison Barnes. Then there's Harper, and it's Fox in at the point. Here's Simpson. Back to Jokic. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Bailey.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here's Fox. Excellent D there from Holmes. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Jokic in the post. He's guarded by Barnes. Shot's good by Simpson.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Fox surveying the D. Lets a floater go. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Everything Fox does is so fast. Makes him very difficult to guard without fouling.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Boy, they showed no hesitation on the mid-range game as well. I thought that was really a big key for him.
Watson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Strawler comes in for Simpson. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Cornett. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Take a break.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out. Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it."
Allie, thank you.
De'Aaron Fox really is your do-it-all kind of point guard. Just such a valuable player for this franchise.
He hits the second from the line. Nuggets trail by 12. Pass to Watson. Down low. Stolen by Wembanyama. Back come the Spurs in transition. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
It's so hard to guard Fox without fouling him, especially when he's being the aggressor.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. And he's good on the second. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Fox against Brown. Now here's Johnson. The D's right on him. And down it goes. 2 points. Johnson's got his first bucket in this one.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Fox goes in. And the basket is good. Fox has got 4 points in the quarter.
The handles of Fox, nasty. Remarkable at carving through the defense and creating shot opportunities for himself.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Outside Watson, clock at 6. Denver needs to get off a shot. He shoots. Strother no good. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Pass to Fox. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome getting good positioning close to the basket.
And so David Adelman calls for the timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. A different look for Denver. Aaron Gordon's checked in for Johnson. Hardaway comes in for Strother. And it's Jones in for Brown. San Antonio also making some changes. Champagnie, he's checked in for Barnes. Vassell comes in for Bailey. And Keldon Johnson subbed in for Harper. Now here's Jokic. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Looking to get it going. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Nuggets trail by 17. Outside Watson. Outside Hardaway. Jones outside. Now Gordon. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
And that's Gordon's game now. You can't give him room to hit the launch pad because if he does, he's throwing it down every time.
Outside Wembanyama. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That's foul number 2 for him. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
Now here's Fox. Johnson buries it from outside.
And it's clear Johnson is comfortable handling more responsibility on offense. Love the confidence there.
Screen by Watson. Jones fires. Not that time. San Antonio leading by 18. And here's Fox. Outside Vassell. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Denver.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Spurs.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for De'Aaron Fox.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
And one of our featured players tonight earns our Player of the Game award, De'Aaron Fox.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
I'll tell you, this is the kind of game you love to have from your role players. Putting up big numbers, filling in the gaps, and supporting your squad out on the road. Here's Harper, guarded by Brown. Here's Wembanyama. Yes! Using that window!
Their focus has been terrific. They really put on a clinic here today.
And, you know, everybody in the building knows this is a wrap, a done deal. Put this one in the W column.
Now here's Johnson. Jones outside. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 3. No good.
Really good shot contest there. It made it tough for the shooter.
Here's Harper, covered by Johnson. Here's Wembanyama, stolen by Jones. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now Valanciunas, both hands there for a little extra. Here's Wembanyama. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Let's loose for 3. Oh, no good. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
All right, to Allie LaForce with our Player of the Game.
De'Aaron, there was definitely a point in the second half where you just took over. What's on your mind in those situations?
I mean, for myself, just kind of know where you're getting the shot. You know, obviously with some of the better teams in the league, you know, if something bad's happening, sometimes, you know, that 1 or 2 players just has to be able to take the game over. And I feel like I'm always able to get to my spot. And at the end of the day is if you can put the ball in the basket. And I think I did a good job at that in the second half.
Thanks, De'Aaron.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And now let's take a look at our Player of the Game, De'Aaron Fox.